Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a match between a Terran and a Protoss, as you can see. And it is going to be TSLPolt versus FXOasd. Oh man. Oh man, these names. Anyway, this is one of the popular replays on SC2Replays.org or something like that. The replay site from AAA. Anyway, yeah, as being one of the more popular replays, it is part of my plan. Now, I'm actually doing one of these popular replays. I'm currently at replay number 6 or something like that. They don't change as often as I would like, because I would, of course, like to have the choice to go for, well, for a different one every day, but yeah, although there are more and more replays going in, the favorites don't really change. So, don't know how that works. But yeah, doing one a day at least, and I might start doing some tournaments again at some point. And I'm not going to do full tournaments again, because those 18 replays were really a long day. And it definitely wasn't worth it for the amount of views it got. So I'm doing it just for the fun of it, and to keep it fun I don't want to do all of them at the same time anymore. So we are going to get a gateway out here versus a barracks out here. It's pretty standard. Refinery coming up, assimilator coming up. So it is all just, yeah, nice, passive. It's all good. So the upgrade to orbital command can be made after the barracks. And there you go, immediately going for that. And that means the first mule will be out very quickly. And of course the barracks are going to produce some marines, most of the time 2. And yeah, those marines will be just there for some easy pressure, early pressure. Reactor going down, so it is going to be just the one. A new barracks coming up, so no factory. Just going to be the one marine, and he's not even going to move forward with it, so no pressure. Cybernetics core coming up, of course, and the cybernetics core will be allowing the sentries and stalkers. It's going to be a stalker first here, and of course researching that warp gate technology, so that he can make warp gates. So Zealot coming in. The Zealot is going to be blocked by this wall off, of course, but it does mean that it's going to have to produce a lot of marines to make sure that the Zealot doesn't get through, because killing a Zealot is actually hard work for a marine. And the marine, yeah, we're lagging a little bit, don't know why, because it should be fine, the graphics and such. And the marine is just going to run away from the Zealot. There are 3 marines out, so they should be able to kill this, yeah, pretty easily. And there we go, 5 marines out now, and the 5 marines are going to hunt down this stalker. No, they're not going to hunt down the stalker. They're just going to chill in their base and be fine. So a new nexus coming up. Fast expansion from our Protoss player here. And that means that he's actually going to pull ahead in the resources, unless there's there's nothing coming up yet. And oh, this SCV got spotted. And what are you doing, SCV? What you doing? He's going to just hide over here. That's pretty cute. Anyway, I don't know why he sent out an SCV all the way over there. Maybe it was just to fake a scout, but I don't really know. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of gain from that. And you do lose a little bit of mining. So, yeah, don't know. So some marauders out now, because this has attack lab, and the attack lab is going to research combat shield, a stim pack, and maybe the concussive shells afterwards. But it all depends on what you're going. Normally against Protoss you go heavy marauders compared to the other races. because they are very good against the stalkers. And yeah, if you can kill the stalkers, you normally win. And of course this stalker is going to see that little bit of an army, and it's going to run away. So here comes the first attack. And yeah, for now it seems that the Protoss doesn't really have an army. Let's see. Units currently, yeah, 2 Stalkers, 2 Zealots and 1 Immortal. And of course the inevitable, come on, what are you called? Sentry. I want to say Guardian, but it's definitely not called Guardian. But it's a Sentry. So yeah, he is going to warp in some more units, a new pylon coming in to warp in closer to the front. And the army not really cut off by these force fields, so he can do quite a lot of damage here. And yeah, the Protoss army is easily going to hold because of the additional Immortal coming up, and of course the warp in from the warp gate. So excellent, and a new army will probably be here shortly. Let's see. Currently we have 3 Marines, 3 Marauders, 5 Marines, 4 Marines, sorry. And no, they're not going to follow up on that. So let's see the production tab. He is actually still producing those Marines and Marauders, and researching combat shield now. So 2 extra barracks coming up over here, and they are probably going to be for Marines, because 1 barracks for Marauders is normally enough to put some pressure on. And how many of these gateways do we have? We only have 3. Okay, 3 and a robotics facility. That is not the best. This is air weapons. I wanted to see the army, the upgrades. So upgrades are going to make a big difference. I don't know where his army is. Oh, it's over here. Never mind. So it's 000 versus... Come on. No, just the 1. That's enough. Versus 0. So the factory is going to float in, because he's not going to make factory units, so he's going to use that to spot for the rest of his units, just to see where the army is, how big it is, and apparently going to fly all the way in and then going to fly back out. But I don't think he will be able to save his factory. He might, but no, he's going to just suicide it in. I don't know why. It doesn't seem to be a very good strategy to just lose your factory like that, because you will have to build a new one if you want to build more starports. But maybe he's just going for that 1 starport. So yeah, the production of both of them is pretty much done for now. Both of them making a few more units, but that's about it. And it seems that our Terran player here is gathering up some resources to make an expansion, because, well, he is behind in that expansion. He is ahead in the army. Let's see, the army should be ahead. Yeah, he has no, he actually has less of an army. Wow. So he doesn't have the expansion and he doesn't have the army. Then, yeah, that means he's really behind. Oh yeah, there's more coming up. All of the SCVs are coming up, in fact. And is he really going all in on this? Yes, he is. He is really going for an all-in attack. Realizes that he's behind and that all he can do is just go full on in here, and this is a do-or-die attack. And it might actually work out, because he has a lot of Marines to kill those Immortals, and there are not enough Stalkers to kill the Marines. No Zealots. And he might just win it right here. And yeah, the Marauders are coming in. Oh man, he was so ahead and still he lost, because he had no defenses. He had 3 warp gates. Oh, there's a 4th warp gate. It was not enough. He made too many Immortals, I think. That's my opinion. And yeah, just couldn't hold off the push. The the all-in push there with the SCVs really nicely thought out. It was a desperate attempt, of course, to still win, and it worked out. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. GG.